What's going on, boys? Swaggy's here. So now, and for Deuce, video Freddy here. Today, we're into a new video that recently came out just a few hours ago today, I think. And this is the launch trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to see how this goes. So, for you, like I said, link down below for yourself here. Please go check it out. They worked really hard to make this, and of course, put so much time and effort into this. And of course, I will be trying to check out the game and seeing, if I can get into it. Well, to be fair, I first, well, sorry about that. First, I have to do a few things, a few tests, and then of course I have to buy the game itself. But aside from that, I do this just get into videos up here. Of course, no, like I said, please go check out their other sites that they do kind of use as well. And without further ado, like I said, link down below. Let's get right on to it. Yeah, go check out Mega Cat Studio for any new trailers that they upload here, though. Ooh, okay, new environment already. What was Broski doing? Just sticking back his hair. Okay, cannonball, I guess.
What do you wish for most?
I love that.
A magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy
Yo.
and fun come to life.
Oh, that's sick.
You may think you know the answer.
Ooh. Yo, that's big. Okay, that is so cool.
But what will your deepest desires cost?
Oh, no. That is terrifying. No, no way, bro. Flashlight. Damn.
Will you survive long enough to make your wish come true?
Oh, nah, bro. Bro, hit the dash. Where are you? No. No way, bro. Ah. No way. Hold on. Let me go ahead, but go back to a few scenes here. So, here's the school itself, your Westbrook Middle School. Okay, yo, these scenes look nice. I'm loving the little cracked windows over here. This is really decrepit, by the way. You think a school would have a little bit more maintenance in there, but aside from that, ooh, what is this like? Oh, trash in the gang. I already see Mr. Vacuum or Mr. Hugs and the rest of the crew itself are right there. I love that little reference. I love it just so much. Danger, keep out, of course. But aside from that, though, oh my computer's going wild. Anyways, Jazz Pizza, yo, oh, that's sick. I'm loving the menus. I'm loving all these little details here, like the poster, how decrepit it is. How this dude just kind of... Hold on. I need to see what this dude was doing beforehand, though. Oh, come on. Alright. Most likely, bro just yawned and then just went to his head. Okay, bro. Aside from that, we see Jeff's, not Jeff. I forgot the dude's name. I'm not gonna lie, it's been too long. Then we see the dad, the kid, and to the car here, and they might be going somewhere, like maybe Jeff's Pizza here or something like that. I don't know. But overall, so far the scenery looks really good. Like honestly, it looks really well done. Animation just the animation just looks solid. Like okay, that looks cool. But aside from that, I'm loving the little audio we get here.
What do you wish for most?
That's that classic FNAF style. Anyways, sorry about that. I had to quickly go through a few things again. And for do that, let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts on this stuff here, starting off with the main three factors, the actual presentation itself here, the gameplay itself here, and of course the actual just in general animation style, and of course just little details I noticed. So now for do, let's get right down to it. Now, starting off the presentation itself here, I love it. I'm loving the style they go in here. It's just reminds me so much of those classic old FNAF trailers with like well, this time with some audio. I'm loving like the black screen with like the text on it, and then just get them going to another segment. It's so cool, so nice, and gives me so many memories. Except no, for the classic FNAF trailers there wasn't any kind of voice acting, which they have here, which overall nice touch. I love it. But aside from, like I said, overall though, just it gives me so many memories and just gives me so many like nostalgic vibes. I love it. It's really incredible. So well done. And overall, I love how they ended it off with the jump scare. Like I said, classic FNAF. It's really good. But aside from that, though, without any further ado, that does kind of give me the vibes for the FNAF 4 trailer, though, with the ending jump scare. I like that. But aside from that, I'll aim for do that does kind of end off the extra itself here. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm not ending it off there. Like I said, anyway, sorry about that. My brain just turned off. Like I said, just overall though, let's just go on to the actual just gameplay itself here, and let's get down to it. Now, of course, the gameplay itself here seems very, very interesting. I am not gonna lie. Overall though, it looks really good. Like I said, just overall the character designs, the environment designs, and of course just the animation and just things like that look really good. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. It's incredibly well done. So well done. And overall, very, very interesting. Like I said, the game style itself here was overall was like a very pixelated, very pixelated, but also very like what's the word for it? Like maybe strategic horror, where you're trying to find clues in order to get through certain events or get through certain trials. But that's only kind of what I'm seeing so far. Maybe the puzzles have something to do with that, or maybe they don't. I don't exactly know. But what we do know is that we will be having hallucination type scenarios in the game itself here, not only with no spring with the just into the pit spring bonnie, but also with the other children and the animatronics, as we see this scene here. Hold on, let me go ahead and present that scene right here. Where was right around here. Like, yeah, it just seems like a hallucination type of thing going on here. And then just the horror on the face, I love that. Like I said though, just oh, it looks so cool. It looks so cool, so nice, so well done. It's spectacular. Like I said, gameplay itself here so far looks really good. I love it. And of course now, and for do, let's get on to the actual last bit itself here, the details that I noticed, and of course just the actual animation itself here and the scenes here. Let's get on to it. Now of course, overall though, like I said, just the animation style itself here seems very pixelated, very kind of just almost kindergarten like. If you know that game, then you're really cool. But like I said, just it gives me that kind of style itself here. But aside from that, though, like such as the animation itself, it has a lot of different styles, from this more detailed kind of pixel art look to this more simplistic kind of what is like I said, kindergarten look. And overall, I love it. I'm loving the differing styles and just the way that this game can like change the vibes by just adding more details. It's really cool, and overall very well done. I love it. I'm loving just the different patches of colors and of course pixels that they're using to create like a sort of almost a shininess on this like monster here. I love it. And then the teeth and the horrific like like almost like just the flesh inside of it. I love it. It's spectacular. But aside from that, though, aside from those like little things, there were a few details that I did kind of notice. One of which being the prizes here, the Foxy mask, and all of that, and the exotic butters. Aside from that, though, I was trying to see if there's anything with the arcades themselves here that I could kind of just look through. But aside from that, I think we don't really get a lot of scenes with the arcades. Oh, we do get this one. I noticed we had a maze game that reminded me a lot of the one from the Pizza Simulator, which overall I really enjoyed that. But aside from that, the overall, like I said, details themselves are really good. I like it. And of course, there's not a lot of really just like really good things I really gotta say. But well, except for that jump scare was that jump scare was up. Like I said, overall though, like I said, gameplay itself here, animation stuff here look really sick, and overall I'm really excited to see how this game goes. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. But aside from that, like I said, overall though, I guess yeah, just the exotic butters. I couldn't find anything else. I'm not that great at finding stuff. But aside from that, though, like I said, just overall, that does kind of get through all my general thoughts on the subject. So without any further ado, let's just go on to the actual deep dive itself. Here, let's not use up too much of our time today. Now, before I get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual original video itself. Here, like I said, please go check it out. If you're interested in getting the game itself, they have it on Steam as of right now, I believe. Let me go ahead and check that. Let me go ahead and fact check that. I'll be right back. Yes, as of right now, it is released. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested in getting the game itself here. Like I said, go on Steam, purchase it for around maybe like $20. But aside from nothing else, and for like I said, that's just kind of a tiny promo. Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Like I said, let's just get down to it. Like I said, please go check out the actual game itself if you are interested. It just released today. This was their launch trailer. But aside from that, without any further ado, please go ahead if you made today's point of the actual stuff. You hit the like button and subscribe, as it just helps out so much with that channel itself and just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing both liking and subscribing. Like I said, just helps me out a ton. But aside from that, if you do, also go ahead and hit the notification bell for the next time I upload if you're interested to catch the newest videos as soon as you can. And of course, comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions on the video itself here, and of course your thoughts on the game. And of course, if you want to see me play the game itself here, I will have to check if my thing can even handle it, my computer, because overall it's been surprisingly not cooperative. I don't know why. But aside sorry about that. But aside from that though, like I said, aside from that though, let's just go ahead and get to the deep dive here. Let's not use too much time today. Let's get into it. Now, of course, with the deep dive, what I kind of get into here, I kind of get more into depth and more into the nitty gritty of the video itself here, and just kind of I go through the basic, the same structure again. So like I said, more into detail, more in depth, and just kind of more into the nitty gritty. So that's what we do is get into it. Now, of course, starting off with the presentation itself, and then going on to the actual just gameplay itself here, then ending off with the actual just just little details. Without further ado, let's get right down to it. Now, of course, like I said, presentation itself here starts out very strong. We get a little bit of a like a not melancholy scene. We get a more of a slow start here with our protagonist here kind of going I get just leaving his middle school. I apologize for that. My brain just kind of stuttered. But aside from that, though, we see this scene here, which we don't really know in the context of what's going on here. This could be him maybe sneaking into Jeff's Pizza, and like this is the back right now. I don't know. But aside from that, though, we do get an inward shot of Jeff's Pizza and the employee who's at the front here. I like that. I really like that. I really do. And of course, just aside from that, we get this like little not overhead shot, but we just kind of get this outward shot of this like decrepit neighborhood. We see the glass is broken. We see like little holes in it, probably from like rocks or like from no other weaponry. Then of course you see like just tagged buildings or maybe abandoned buildings, and then of course a Gino's Pizza, or I think that's what it says, Gino Pizza. Yeah, Gino's Pizza. It's just also decrepit. And like even this street was kind of like surprisingly dirty. And then we see Jeff's Pizza. While it does have that kind of like dirty look, it's not as decrepit as some of the other places nearby. So we know this is like a somewhat functional actual pizzeria. And then we got this ball pit. I'm not gonna lie, this ball pit really kind of kickstarted the edge of itself here. Like just the amount of like little plastic balls on the floor, really interesting. As well as just this kind of like ripped. I think like what's that like a I don't know, that's like a cushion or something like that. But aside from that though, I'm like, this is where the video actually starts off. I love that, by the way. I love that little detail, just the actual, just little ball pit, like just like the plastic ball kind of just, ooh, that was clean. That really sick kind of just.
What do you wish for most?
And like I said, presentation itself here very well done. Really does give me those old Scott Cawthon kind of vibes, with just the presentation going just from like specific scenes to then to just the blank screen with like the little text on it. I love that. And then the added just vocal work, or the actual just the added just voice acting itself here, very nice, very solid, very well done. And I love it. I love it just so much. But aside from that, though, like I said, classic Scott kind of vibes going on here. We get a lot of a good amount of scenes, and then we'll get a little bit of a black screen with some text, more scenes, more scenes that are a little scarier, and then we'll end off with some kind of horrific stuff here. Like, look at this.
But what will your deepest desires cost?
And then the horror really starts to start around the middle point here. I love that. And then of course, after we get a bunch of text here, we end off with an with a jump scare. Oh, that's good. I love that. I love that so much. It really does give me those FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4 kind of vibes. I love them. That's spectacular and overall very, very cool. I love it. But aside from that, though, like I said, just the actual presentation itself here was gas, was fire, was excellent, and overall very well executed. I loved it. But aside from that, though, let's get on to the actual gameplay itself, or let's get on to it. Now, of course, with the existence of these, certain scenes, such as this one right here, we know that stealth is going to be very, very important in this game, and I like that. I like the little bit that we have to actually hide from the monster here, and we have to try to escape his path, which is overall very, very cool. And not only that, but well, it looks like we can hide in some vents as well here. So I wonder how that's gonna work. Whether we can cover up these vents and try to hide from him, or if he's just gonna I don't know, dragons to the vents. Then of course we get this little scene here where of course the good old switcheroo kind of happens. And then this here, like I wonder how this is gonna work. I wonder how that's gonna change the flow of the game itself here. Just the swapping of the father with just the monster Spring Bonnie. I love it. It looks really cool, number very well done, and I'm really curious to see how that goes. So like I said, aside from that though, like I said, gameplay itself here very solid, very well done overall, very very nice. Like I said, just overall, like the style itself here, very cool. Like I said, reminds me very much of Kindergarten and Kindergarten 2. And then aside from that though, like I said, we don't really get too much of the gameplay itself, but we do get these little segments here where we're kind of doing, other things. We get this one here of just Mike and then one of Oswald. I think that's our main protagonist here, Oswald. Like this looks sick. Or maybe this is Mike, I don't know.
You may think you know the answer.
Like, look at this. We got mazes, we got puzzles. Like, it looks sick. It looks super sick, super nice, and overall very well done. And it looks like we'll be getting a lot of entertaining things to do, aside from the good old running from the monster, hiding, and of course just learning more about the story itself. Here we get a lot of we get a few mini games to do here. I like that. I like that a lot. But aside from that, and for do like I said, just overall gameplay itself here very gas, very nice, and overall very very entertaining. But aside from that, let's get on to the extras, animation, and of course, just little details here. Now, of course, aside from the actual just basics themselves here of just of this being Freddy's and this giving the sort of vibes of that little maze game with the what was it called? It was like that maze game with Susie, or the character of Susie. I don't remember what it was called. It was like in the Pizzeria Simulator, and I liked it a lot, and they give you those kind of vibes here. But aside from that, such as over the animation themselves look really good. Like look at these scenes, like it looks all goofy. It looks all goofy, but everything looks so alive. Like every character's kind of just doing their own thing. One is playing. Yeah, one is just playing games here. One is just kind of dancing a little bit. The other one's just playing another game. And then here it's just Oswald just talking with the other kids here. Like, and then just these little sparkles and little details here. Like, ooh, they just enhance the actual gameplay itself here. And just enhance a lot of these things that we're in general seeing. And I love it. I'm loving all these little things that they're adding here. It's just spectacular. But aside from that though, the character of Mike is also very, very interesting there. But hold on. Let me see. Yeah, so Freddy Fazbear Pizza. We got Freddy, Chica Bonnie, or Chica, Freddy Bonnie. And then of course we don't really see Foxy here, but I do think he is in the same building itself here. But aside from that though, I'm trying to see if there's any little details that I can go ahead and find. Well, there is the Bonnie anima, the I don't know what they call it. I'm gonna just call it Spring Bonnie. Well, there is Spring Bonnie over here in the maze itself here. We don't really see too much else here in the game. Let me go ahead and check this scene here. Yeah, I'm just getting more vibes from Pizzeria Simulator, so that's really cool. But I'm not sure how that's gonna fit in here. But aside from that though, let me go ahead and see if there's anything. August, paintings, nothing really there. Something about the well, I don't know what this is. I think this is kind of just maybe a stuffed child, strange. But aside from that, I'm trying to see if there's anything that could be of importance. Nothing yet. Maybe these creatures kind of remind me of like they're just kind of the endoskeletons. And then of course, aside from that though, the only other reference I can talk about is maybe this toy Bonnie here. And like oh yeah, Toy Bonnie and the Paper Pals. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention those guys. Yeah, overall those guys love their mention here. And maybe this is like, I think that's just Freddy though. I think that's just Freddy, not like Golden Freddy or like Fredbear. But yeah, we do get a mention of the exotic butters, of the Foxy mask, and of course just that almost vividly reminds me of the Draw Kills. So that's an old reference, by the way. So aside from that, like such as overall though, like I said, not a lot of references that I can really just find here, and I like that. Because it's not overly referencey, but there's a lot of details that you can notice if you kind of just look deeper into the actual stuff here. But aside from that though, without further ado, yeah, like I said, gameplay itself here, gas. Presentation itself here, gas. Animations, and of course just the actual details themselves here. Not too numerous, but overall very, they're there. They're there if you look from, and I like that. But aside from that though, that does kind of end off the extra stuff here. So like I said, please go check it out. Link down below for the extra stuff here. I do try to at least upload twice a day. So if you're interested in seeing me actually play the game into the bit, like I said, go ahead and put it down in the comments down below. It's like, hey, go ahead and consider trying to play the game. And of course, it's just like something along those lines. And I'll be sure to do it. But aside from that, I aim for do. That does kind of end off the extra stuff here. So like I said, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. I'm just playing. I got a few things I got. Hold on. I got a few things I got to mention. Like I said, please go check the actual video stuff. Your link down below and card right there. I'm giving you 2 links to get to that original video. Sorry, my brain was way too eager to do that. Maybe just I don't know. My brain's kind of not really working right now. But aside from that, like I said, go ahead and also hit the like button and subscribe. As it just helps out so much to the channel stuff. It just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. It just helps me out just so much as a small creator on YouTube. And of course, the clip just helps me out a ton. But aside from that, though, also consider, like I said, I do try to, at least, upload a few days, a few times a day. So of course, notification up for next upload if you're interested in all those videos as soon as well. And so they upload as well. Like I said, aside from that, though, comment down below. You guys' thoughts and opinions on the subject, whether you liked it, you hated it, it was really interesting, or you didn't find it of any interest at all. Like I said, put it down in the comments down below. But aside from, like I said, overall, original video stuff right there. Another one of my videos right there. If you're interested in catching that, so please consider checking that as well. And of course, aside from that though, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. If you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, take some medicine. Get plenty of rest. Do whatever you need to do to get better. And of course, one tiny little favor I gotta ask you guys. One tiny little favor I gotta ask you guys. Please consider sharing the video stuff here. It helps me out just so much as a small creator on YouTube, and especially so much as like I said, a small creator on YouTube as well. Just if you guys consider sharing these videos to other people that you think might enjoy it, or if you think that might appreciate them. But aside from that, like I said, take care, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll be seeing you boys tomorrow. Well, at least later on today. So yeah, for now though, bye bye. Okay, stay safe, and be seeing you boys later on. Bye bye.